go. I mean, actually, that'll work. That'll work. That'll be all. Now, what really matters is how the microphone sounds. Where'd the camera go? Where'd the camera go? Yeah, there we go. Jeez. Let me see what we're sounding like, though. Let me hear the mic quality. Just mic. Alright, we're good. We're cool. There we go. What? Okay, dude. There we go. Let me send this to Discord. We're just gonna start a new game. I need to check what trophies I need to get done, though. Finish the game on hard, real survival, visible enemy. I mean, really, I just need to do a run with saving everyone using Jill. Okay. I don't really. Here we go. Let's see. I beat it on Mountain, didn't I? Like taking a walk. I mean, if we're going for... There we go. What Jill do we do? I like her regular outfit the most. Holy smokes. I'm not breathing in my mic.
Around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Found it yet?
No, not yet. Bizarre murder cases of...
While watching these, I've seen these like 10 gazillion. What? Every time it shows a little, I don't know, that loading thing it does on PlayStation, it like turns off the camera. It's fine, I don't care. At least it comes back on. It'd be kind of irritating if it didn't, though. We're gonna try and say, what run should we do? Not doing kill all enemies again. that was the worst. I hated every second of that.
Let me take care of it.
Wish you could get door skip on PlayStation. I always think it's weird whenever people, like, see a Resident Evil clone or something, or, like, a newer survival horror game, and it's like... Don't have to go up or something like that, yeah. But, like, they see a new a new Resident Evil type game, and they're like, oh, it has the door animations, I love this. I'm like, no, that is something that, like, yes, it's cool to see one time, just as like a little homage. After that, like, no. We don't need you. Get out. Where do I go? I go and get the arrow, right? That's what I'm supposed to do. There are some things that need to stay, like, in the past. There's a reason we got rid of the door skip stuff, or not the door skip. There's a reason door skip exists. Because it's just like, why? Is it, I guess they do it because, God, he is super dead. God, see, right now, don't even want to fucking look at my phone, dude. You know, right now is like the exact moment that a fat doink would absolutely would benefit me. Cause I'm kind of bummed out, cause like, you know, I would have celebrated. I would have my cat. Do you see my cat? Do you see my cat? Do you see my cat? Look at my cat. Hello, cat. Hello, cat. He doesn't like it. I just feel like, you know, because there are people I would have loved to go see fireworks with that just for some reason, you know, I won't get into details, but, you know, so for whatever, you know, some reason or another you can't make it with your friends or whatever, and then it's just like, man. I don't know, because I feel like, you know, one of the most important parts of, like, you know, doing fun shit is, like, doing fun shit with other people. So, like part of the experience is experiencing it with others. That's why you probably don't go watch movies by yourself in the movie theater. That's why you probably, you know, like, if you did go see fireworks, you didn't just go sit out there by yourself, you know, or you don't go to Holiday World by yourself, if you know what that is. You don't go to, you know, Six Flags or a resort or a vacation by yourself unless you're just truly, like, super antisocial, I guess, which is fine, but I'm not. I'm not truly antisocial, so it's like, I don't know. I just feel like it's not fun to do stuff by yourself. Or it's not fun to do fun stuff by yourself. You know what I mean? Like playing a game's different because they're made in, you know, with single play in mind, right? You know, but it's different whenever it's like going on a hike. Which, I guess that's a bad example, because some people go out in nature by themselves as a grounding technique, but maybe, like, going to a concert, or going to see a movie, like I said earlier, or going to see fireworks, like, that's something that you do with somebody else, because I don't know, it's just, like, I don't even really know if there's a reason why that's the case, it just is. Regardless of how you feel about it, it's like, even if I can't tell you exactly why it's better to do things with people, and that why the world is catered towards, you know, having a good time with people, what I can say for certain is that people, like, for some reason or another, do hang out with each other. frequently and do things together, like what I mentioned. And so, like, there's obviously some truth to what I'm saying whenever I say that those are things you do with yourself, because you very rare, or with other people, because you rarely ever see other people doing it by themselves, right? It's not something you see happen super often. And there are things you do by yourself, you know, but that, like, going out, like, who wants to go out? You know what sounds miserable to me? Like, going to a bar and drinking by yourself. Okay. But look, let me, like, now imagine going to a bar and drinking with your friends. That's the only change. Suddenly, it's joyous, right? Suddenly, it's a great time. And it's about being with people you care about, because you can be surrounded by people and still feel isolated, you know what I mean? Like, you can be at a public event and still feel like you're alone, you know? Because you don't know any of the people that you're around. None of the people you're around really know you, and then, you know... I mean, it's fine. It's how that works. You know, just come out knowing people. Kind of cool if you did, though. Also, this was the first year, like, listen to the little baby boy cry about his, like, problems right now, but, it's my first time having to work on 4th of July, and I think I'm extra shitty about that. I mean, it's like having to, you know, it's always one of those things you don't really think, like, you don't really think about that. Like, I thought the world stopped on 4th of July, you know? Like, I thought holidays or whatever shit just stops, right? And everybody can chill out for a second, have a good time. Because that's what I've done the past few years. The past few years I've gone with my buddy and had a great time. Past 2 years, I think. Just two. The best fucking 2 4th of Julys of my life, though, let me tell you. Going with my buddy and his family, who make me feel like part of the family, you know, it's a great time. And, you know, letting loose a little bit, like, there's nothing wrong with, you know, like, within reason, don't, like, go out and cheat on your girlfriend, obviously, but, like, there's nothing wrong with, you know, drinking a little or smoking a little or just having a good time, you know, maybe snorting a little bit of coke. Just kidding, don't do that. Am I gonna get demonetized for that? Not demonetized. I'm not monetized anyway, it doesn't matter, I can say whatever I want. But yeah, I don't know, I'm just talking out of my ass, dude, I guess, I don't know. Still really wishing I had a fat doink, though, that'd be so nice. Because I know, like, I don't care what people say, like, I've had bad experience with, like, you know, all sorts of things in the past as far as, like, you know, substances or whatever, but, like, dude, there's no reason right now why taking a blinker wouldn't benefit me. It literally would in every way, if you ask me. So, I'm just, like, a little, you know, I'm like, damn. And maybe that's weird, like, maybe that's not right that I'm like, you know, I'm upset, so I want to put something in my body, you know, that's not like, and I'm usually not like that, like, I rarely do I get this, like, you probably can't tell that I'm this tore up about it, but I'm, you know, I'm pretty fucking, you know, so, I just know it would make me feel, it literally does, that's what it does, dude. It's alright. It's alright. Next paycheck. Just kidding. Just kidding. How do I cancel out a wink? Do I, like, have to do it twice, like this? Like Dr. Mike? Is that offensive? I hope not. Not trying to be. Dr. Mike just blinks a little harder. He's just a pro blinker, and that's fine. I'm just jealous. That's what it is. Let me check. Wait, what? Okay, cool. Okay, well, I also had 2 really close friends that moved away. So, or not like, one of them didn't move away, just one, it's like, it's a kind of situation where, you know, one of them's like a really like you're both, it's like a trio, right? It's like me and 2 other people, and it's awesome whenever we hang out together, but it doesn't quite feel right to like hang out without one of us, you know what I mean? So like, I'm not gonna be like, hey, let's go. How about me and you go to the fucking the river or whatever and hang out or something, or whatever people do. I just, you know, it doesn't feel right. So, but like, man, also definitely definitely shot myself in the foot with, you know, how I did things in high school. As far as like, no, too. Using it. You know, it's definitely a tricky situation because I'm very selective about the people I put myself around, or even like, maybe not the people I put myself around, but the people that are reoccurring in my vicinity, right? So like, you know, there might be someone every once in a while that like occasionally pops in that I'm not like a fan of, but it's whatever. But like, I really only would say I have like 3 or 4 actual friends, and honestly, that number could be lowered to like 1 or 2 at the like at the current point in my life, like that. I feel like, well, because you know, like, you don't, if you're not consistently like daily talking to someone, right? It's like they're not going to have the latest update of who you are, if that makes sense. Like, you change, you even have micro changes over, you know, periods of days or weeks, and of course, you know, then you get into months, and that's more and more, you know, significant changes. But like, there's really only like 1 friend that I'm like, you know, really keeping updated on who I am as a person. And so it's like, whenever you only got 1 or 2 people that you'd really actually like to hang out with, it's like, chances are you don't have a lot of option if one or the other is busy. You feel me? Like, it's like, it gets pretty fishy. Gets pretty fishy. I really need to put stuff in my item box, man. But I don't want to go through that door again. I mean, I can go through that side of the door, right? I would just have to go back up. Well, like, so I know, like, I will make friends, or like, I will seek out a connection with other people. It's just, I don't know exactly, even though it's my own choice, I don't know exactly, like, how deep that goes, as far as like what makes me as a person, you know, like, actually me. I'm talking about me. Like, what makes me determine if I'm going to really, like, be friends with somebody. So it's like, I still don't even know that. It just kind of happens. But that's how I know that, like, I'm not a, like... Oh, no. I know I don't hate being around people because there are people I enjoy being around. It's just there's very few of them. So, like... To what degree... Think about it like autism, alright? Friendship is a spectrum, okay? It's like, there are probably a lot of people who would say they're my friend or that I'm their friend, that I would not say that about. Just honestly. So, bro. I don't know why I did that to myself. Like, I think that's just the person I am. Like, I just am not interested in really, like, well, now I gotta kill you to make it worth. Is he actually dead, though? There we go. He'll turn into a Crimson Head later. It's alright. Where are you at? I can go behind you, can't I? Yeah. You unlocked it. Just kind of disheartening, because, like, now that I'm out of high school, it's like, where am I going to make friends? Work? Come on, dude. Come on, get real. I'm low-key jealous of the people who are friends with other people who make poor decisions, because I feel like some of the best nights of my life have come from some of the worst decisions I've ever made, so it's like... Thanks for the ammo without the gun. Tard. Eee, outdated, huh? Is that outdated? Yikes. It's okay, I'm 17. I can get away with it for like 2 more months, right? After that, I can't use the... I was a minor and stupid and didn't know what I was talking about excuse. People are so worried about shit that doesn't matter, man. Including myself, I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people. In fact, I'm the leader of those people. Like, I actually pioneer the shipping and all that. I'm like the manager of people who, No, I'm the franchise owner. I'm the fucking... of people who, care about shit that doesn't matter. But I'm talking about shit that really doesn't matter. Like... There's shit that doesn't matter in the sense of, like, black holes are scary and I don't like black holes, but it doesn't matter because it's not anything I can control and it's not really a threat to us. And then there's the kind of, like, it doesn't matter in a sense of, like, somebody said something that they shouldn't have. It's like, okay, it happens every day, dude. I don't get what the big idea is. Like, you still gotta go to work, man. You gotta clock in like, an hour and a half, dude. Suck it up. Which is something I say to myself sometimes. You know, I'm having a really shitty day, getting a really shitty mindset. I'm like, too bad, still gotta go to work. Like, it's a good reality check. It's just so, like... I don't know, it's just so weird to me that there's, like... a whole vast infinite everything out there and I'm like still bound by the chains of not going outside and getting the herbicide or the dog whistle. Goodness. You know, like I was saying though, it's like, you know, there's like the great attractor out there that's pulling everything in the universe towards it at a, you know, an alarming rate, and, but I still like am upset whenever the cheese isn't melted on my burger. You know what I mean? It's like how, putting it into perspective like that, it's like cosmic problems versus human problems. Microscopic isn't even the word to compare the two. It's like literally incomprehensible how minute and unimportant your problems are compared to everything else. Not saying that to make you feel bad. That goes for everybody on the planet. And, like I said, with that all being said, it's like we are humans and we are on Earth, so we do have human problems and we do have Earth problems. And so, it'd be different if we were, like, next to a black hole. Then, maybe there'd be some reason to start complaining about, or, to start getting nervous about what's going on. But it's just not, like, I don't know, I just think it's silly, because, like, I don't know what I would want us to do otherwise. Like, I'm sitting here like, how stupid. Like, we do this and we do that, and fuck this doorknob, dude, I'm going through. I'm just, like, complaining about how silly it is, but at the same time, it's like, what would I want us to do otherwise? Like, I don't know. That's a genuine question. What would I want us to be doing otherwise? Nothing. I mean, there really is no... Like, the last thing I want to do is explore space. That sounds horrifying. I'm terrified of space. And I'm convinced people who aren't scared of space and death just don't like... I mean, I'm not like... I just think they must have not gotten to that level of thinking yet, where something clicks. Like, you haven't had that click yet, I don't think. Not like calling people dumb or like ignorant. Maybe I am, I don't know. Maybe the ignorant part a little bit, but like, I'm just saying, like, what was I saying? I forgot. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'll either gain subs from this or I'll lose subs from this. If anyone watches this far in. Hello. I don't like the dogs, so you're gonna have to go. I literally was firing my firearm. You underestimate the capabilities of my pistol. I don't know. I'm gonna pick my nose if I want to. God. Dude. Can I, like, kill this guy? Is there any way to not use my defense item on this motherfucker? I feel like every single time I go through here, I have to use a fucking defense item on. Or just tank the hit, which I don't want to do. Hey, Amish, smoking big doinks in Amish. Rest in peace, that guy. There goes your cranium, big dog. Sorry. We'll be seeing you. God, I hate my job. Convinced that I'm just not going to. What else can I complain about? That's how my brain works. What else can I complain about? I'm so bitchy tonight, dude. So bitchy. For what? You know what I forgot? You know what I fucking forgot? The dog whistle, because I'm just yapping. I'm just yapping. That's all I'm doing is just talking. About nonsense. It doesn't matter. It matters to me, guys. Okay, tell me that's just not the... That's the snake door, right? And that's the door that leads to Richard getting his shit. Hey, bud. What's up? What was that? Just curious. Dog whistle. Lighter. Lighter. Where's the lighter? Is the lighter also in this room? I mean, I guess I can use this. That's fine. I'm pretty sure the lighter's in this room, which I kind of forgot about, but I guess it's a good thing that I remembered it now. Haha. Never understand, you know, even whenever I, like, started, like, whenever I first played this game, I did not utilize a guide at all. I've heard numerous people say this game is way too hard because you just get lost, like, it's a maze, and I'm like, dude, it's not that hard. Like, almost every key item leads to another key item. Like, directly. Directly. Like... I don't know, man. I just don't think it's that difficult. Coming from a guy who can't beat Code Veronica, by the way. So, like, honestly, shut the fuck up, me. I, like, am in no position to talk. With that being said, Code Veronica has to be one of the worst designed Resident Evil games of all time, dude. Maybe I wouldn't hate that game, and I wouldn't hate Resident Evil Zero, because Resident Evil Zero has this problem too, of soft locking you, and soft locking is not like that's not the word to describe it. It literally hard stops your run if you make poor decisions. Which, like, okay, duh, don't make poor decisions, but it's like some of these poor decisions are very minute and, like, almost, like, you don't even catch on that you're making a important decision until you get to the point where you're fucked, and then you're like, oh, I guess I should have saved those 3 grenade launcher bullets. Like, sorry, I didn't know there was going to be 4 bosses back-to-back. That's my fault. That's what I fucking hate about Resident Evil Zero, is that... I'm yelling. Is that it has, like, especially at the end, I'm pretty sure at the end of that game, you literally have 4 boss fights back-to-back, basically. I consider those back-to-back. The Tyrant, the second Tyrant, Sephiroth, and other Sephiroth. Like, it's literally... Brother. Get out. Okay. Yes, I don't need the dog whistle this card, dude. But now I need to go back and grab the dog collar. What were they thinking? You know what's crazy is that Real Survival, which is considered to be the hardest difficulty in this game, I'd argue it is, like, more so than Invisible Enemy Mode. Because I'm pretty sure Invisible Enemy Mode you still get to keep... I've platinumed this game. Invisible Enemy Mode you get to keep the... Like, all the item boxes are connected. I can't believe Real Survival Mode was, like, a prototype for the base game where item boxes weren't connected. Can you believe that? People think this game is hard on its own. Imagine, like... your first playthrough of this game, and all the item boxes are individual and not connected at all. Holy shit, dude. That would be horrible. That would be such bad news. No way, dude. That can't be true. They literally say it in the game, though. It's like whenever you unlock Real Survival Mode, it says, like, play with a prototype version or some shit like that. Like, what? Toss that around. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to call the stream here in a minute, man. I'm sleepy. Getting a little tucked out. I'm actually not tired. I'm just yawning, but I also really just want to eat and watch YouTube right now because I'm angry about life. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. You guys like the camera? You like getting to see me? Am I handsome? Don't answer that. Girlfriend would kill me. And you. So. I'm gonna put all my shit up, and then I'll reorganize. God, 28 inches later was so bad, dude. I hated every second of it. I can't believe it's being rated so high. That's like pissing me off. That's been irritating me all week. The fact that 28 years later is being received so well by the public and by critics is actually like irking me. I'm being rage baited by the box office right now. Rotten Tomatoes says it's like, dude, hold on. We can talk for a minute. I'll sit and talk with you guys. Dude, hold on. 28 years later. Why'd I spell it out? Buddy, it's got an 88 on Rotten Tomatoes. It is not an 88. There are movies on Rotten Tomatoes that should be, that is, like, not, it's not even an opinion. There are some things that aren't, like, opinionated, and I think, like, there are objectively bad and good movies. Because there are, okay, listen. There's things you might not be able to point out as easy what makes something a good movie, but you sure as hell can point at the things that make a movie a bad movie. And the more of those things a movie features, the worse it gets. Like, that's just a fact. Oh, is the camera gonna turn? Like, change based on her stance? Heck yeah, Jill, you're so cool. I wish I was like you. And Jill is my goal physique, of course. Yeah, my rating, I thought it was a can't recommend post rating. No, I feared Boyle and I might play it safe with their new seemingly precious. Oh my goodness. I don't know that I was ever scared, but I was never bored. Danny Boyle knows how to do this stuff. No. This is a terrific film that will scare you, make you laugh, and make you think. No. 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 It'll make you confused if that's what you mean by make you think. Yeah, it'll make you confused. There was so much symbolism in that movie that made zero sense. Zero sense. I'd love to point out some of it to you, but I don't remember most of the movie. I remember that big swinging wiener, though. I remember getting to see Hugh Jackman's peener on the big screen. Yes, I just looked at my door to make sure nobody was there. Though the actors give it their all, the movie never manages to truly move beyond just being a frustrating watch. Yes, Terrence Johnson. Hell yeah, dude. Just like any worthwhile zombie, this franchise is born to survive. With their latest offering 28 years later, Oscar winner Danny Boyle. Whatever, dude. A flawed but intriguing continuation of the franchise. It's not the terrifying return some may be hoping for. I was very disappointed by how unfrightening the movie was. I was not jump scared once. The only scary scene, spoiler warning, the only scary scene was whenever the alpha zombie, which I would just like to say real quick that the alpha zombie has a huge wiener, okay? And I know I keep bringing this up, promise I'm not obsessed with it, but it's just funny to me that the only zombie with a huge weenie also coincidentally happens to be the alpha zombie. Like, that leads me to believe that that's how they determined he was the alpha. Like, they literally just look at this guy's wiener and are like, yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. I'll follow your every command. That's just me, though. Maybe I'm looking too into it. A 2-hour trailer for a shitty superhero-style post-apocalyptic movie. Only 2 minutes worth your time. Good movie. I enjoyed watching it. See, look, the people who like it can't write more than, like, 6 words. That's, like, boring and confusing. Okay, well, you're not helping me out, Chris. But, I mean, boring and confusing. That's what I said earlier. This was not a Danny Boyle movie. Greater the first 25 minutes than lost for the remainder of the movie. It was way worse than 28 Weeks. Agreed, it was easily the worst out of the 3 so far. Thought it was good and did a decent job world building for another movie. Just felt like it jumped around a bit and couldn't figure out what I wanted to focus on. It's a lot different from the zombie movies I've seen. Has a twist at the end and a story behind everything. No. Twist? What twist? What was the twist? There's no twist. Danny Boyle. What movies did Danny Boyle direct? Yes, Dustin, I'm trying to hop on the game in a bit. Yeah. Let me know when you're on. Oh, he directed 28 Days. Wait. Hey, tell me why 28 Years Later is 1% better than 28 Days on Rotten Tomatoes. What is that? What is that? What is that? Never seen any of these movies that he's made. Not, like, dissing this guy. 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple? I knew they were making more, but I didn't know they were, like... horror. Yeah. Yeah, right. Release date is January 16th. They already have a release date for this? I'll move the camera down a little bit. Skirt. They have a release date already for the next... because it's going to be a trilogy. It's going to be... It's like a lot of people hear that and they're like, duh, 28 days, 28 weeks, and 28 years. That's the trilogy. Like, no. You don't understand. 28 years is going to be a trilogy. So this one, which was Buns, okay? The next one, which is called The Bone Temple. Okay. And then a third one, which there's not a release date for. It's like a lot of people are like, well, maybe maybe the next one's redeem it. And it's like, dude, give me a franchise where, like, give me a trilogy where the first one isn't the best. Granted, I haven't seen, like, Harry Potter or The Hobbit or The Rings or Lord of the Rings or anything like that. I haven't, like, I don't watch movies, I watch YouTube. So, like, but, like, Halloween 2018, for example, like, it had Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends, and the movies are ranked in that order, too. Like, 2018's the best, Kills is the second best, Ends, I don't even feel like calling it the third best, because it's not the best, it's, like, just last place. It's not good. I was obsessed with Halloween Ends whenever it came out, and I thought it was good, but over the years, I've definitely, like, changed my opinion on it a little bit. Which, dang, that came out my sophomore year of high school, so that was, like, almost 3 years ago. They're working on like a Halloween TV show or something. I remember whenever they did a TV show, 28 months later, which I bet you've never heard of. That's real. 28 months later exists. Let's read about 28 months later. No, 28 months later exists. It exists, I know it does. I swear there was a 28 months later. Mandela effect. Mandela effect, whatever. Wait, 28 months. Right here. It has an IMDb profile. Oh, it's just a custom. Whatever, dude. Whatever. So wait, did I just actually make that up? Is there not like... I swear I saw something on Hulu that was like 28 something, dude. The rage infects Europe, yes. Yay. But like, I don't know, it's such a rough... Can people dream the future? I swear I've had a dream where it was exactly accurate months later. The person even said the exact thing. My husband has vivid dreams. No. Sorry, I got caught up in Quora, where you get all your reliable information. Don't talk to a doctor. Talk to Quora. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. As always, if you did, that like button, subscribe, all the good stuff. Oh, get me out of here, dude.